But how much of it is a platform to change these individuals, Mark?
Well, I don't think there is, and I think it does get back to the owners again. I think they've been there for nearly, 17, 18 years now. They don't have the finances to make a difference. They don't have the expertise. We've seen that in the appointments they've made at senior level. You know, with Ed Woodward there for nearly 10 years, Richard Arnold. They don't have the expertise. So if you don't have the finance, you need the expertise. That's what Liverpool have done. Liverpool don't have the finance. They don't make this as much money as Man United do, but they've got the best people in the key positions because their owners are smart. The Glazers aren't smart because they haven't made smart appointments. So without the finance and the expertise, they also lack the ambition. You look around Old Trafford and it's so faded, it's so dated. There's no sense that they want to be the best. There's no sense that they have this driving ambition to put United back to the top. So when you've got that combination, no finance, no expertise, no ambition, what chance has the coach got, the players got? They've got no chance because the owners, they're taking money out every year. Yeah, they do spend money on players, but they're taking money out, 70, 80 million out. Now that money could have bought, that could go towards buying Declan Rice, who would make a massive impact. It could have gone towards signing, beating Liverpool to Darwin Núñez in January when he was available for £60 million. Didn't do it. It's the owners that's the problem. Until the owners change, the Man United won't change because they've had so many rolls of the dice and caught wrong since Ferguson left that it has to be the owners. They're the one consistent thing through that last 10 years. It's the owners. Lack of expertise, lack of money and lack of ambition.
So having said all of that, do you still have them finishing in the top four, Mark, as you did last week ahead of the start of the season?
No, but I'll stick with it because there's 37 games to go.
Wow, but what's going to change? You've just spent the whole last 10 minutes slamming them.
Well, exactly, but, I can't... Do it just on knee-jerk. But yeah, look, it looks really bad, but I think the one thing the reason why I put them in the top four is because I didn't think they could be as bad as last year. I thought people like Marcus Rashford, Jadon Sancho would be better. Now, Rashford started yesterday like his conference is as fragile as ever. Now, hopefully, if United say these players will at some point find the way, but they look a long, long way short.
Don?
Well, I'll take you back to last season, Dan, and Ralph Rangnick didn't get anything right, in his comments and how the football was played and improving players. But he said one thing that probably stands correct as you're sitting here watching Man United now. And he said after the 5-0 loss against Liverpool, we need 10 players. He said, we need 10 players. And you see the list that's just been put up before. 8 players have gone and 3's come in. So if Ralph Rangnick's saying 10 players are needed and they ship out 8 and only bring 3 in, they're miles behind. He also said, and his quote's not mine, he went, we are 6 years away from Liverpool. And you're watching them at the weekend, same old players. So what's going to change? That's why when I've done my predictions at the start of the season, I had them in 7th, because I don't see, apart from a good manager who's managing the same players and probably a little bit less quality, I'm thinking what is going to change? And nothing changed against Brighton at the weekend from Ole Gunnar Solskjaer or Ralph Rangnick.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. And for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for premium content and live streaming, subscribe to ESPN Plus.